Today I'm going to be reviewing and setting up this GNY Fraz hunting blind that was recently sent to me by the brand. Now it was just in an exterior cardboard box. I pulled that out and this is what it looked like inside. So it is nice that it comes with this little carrying bag for you to, when you go to take down your blind. This is going to be a portable blind as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the bag. This is going to be your instructions. Essentially, you're just going to pull it out of the bag, unstrap it, pull apart each of the sides, and then it's supposed to be like a pop-up almost. And then it does come with the parts that you can use to like stake it to the ground if you choose, but I don't believe you have to. So you can kind of see what that looks like. So let me go ahead and unwrap it. Now the best understanding that I could get was you just have to pull out the different sides and the top. So I think that's going to be one of the sides. So for this, I'm just kind of pulling this out and laying it like that. And then this is going to be the top one. And so on that, I'm just grabbing the strap and I'm just kind of pulling. It was actually easier to push up than it was to pull, just the way everything was bent. So once you get the top kind of pushed up like this, then you're just going to go around to each side and you're going to pull out on this to get that to pop out as well. So now it is popped out and 100% ready to use. I'm going to take you inside of it here in a minute, but I just want to kind of walk around and show you. It's obviously going to have lots of different spots. It will be see-through, should be see-through from the inside. And also there's multiple spots like that where you can kind of pull up on it and just stick your item, which I don't believe I can say on the video, but you stick your item right through the blind in those locations. So you can get it where it's covered up like so. And then, you can just kind of move it or maneuver it down a little bit one way or another. So now let's go ahead and go inside. So first things first, they made this thing too short. I'm bent over and it's still too tall and I'm only like 6 foot tall. It should have been at least a foot taller, maybe even a little bit more, and that would have made it far more of a comfortable hunting blind. It's going to be sitting on the ground. I know you're going to be sitting in a chair the majority of the time, but if you want to like stand up and stretch, you're going to be hitting your head if you're anything over like 5'9" inside of here. So they definitely should have made this taller than what it is. So now I want to show you what you can see out of it. So obviously it's going to have some holes that are in there, so you can't really see in from the outside, but from the inside out, you can see at least enough to get a lay of the land. You could see if there is a deer, a turkey, whatever it is that you are out attempting to bag. You can easily see that through these holes, and you can even see a distance away. The holes it's not like entirely see-through though, right? So just the way that it's designed, you do have to kind of focus a little bit to be able to see through it. Now it is going to have these slots, so you can easily just drop this down and then you can stick your item through here to be able to take care of those animals. And it's got the same thing running across this whole side, and this side. Now on the back, you're going to have a zipper. That's how you're going to get in and out, ideally, or you can just kind of flip it up. And then it does have this little guy that you can use to move down, but you're not actually able to see out of that side. So you're going to be able to see fully out of 3 sides. And then this side is just going to have this little one where you can kind of pull it down on that back side. So essentially you're going to have three sides that you will be able to view from when you take this out hunting. Now, one other thing I did want to mention, it does get warm in there fast just because of the way that it's designed. So you'd probably want to put this part against the wind so it doesn't allow any wind in, and then it's covered up at the top. So it does keep heat in pretty nicely. So, you're outside when it's the cooler months, when you're out hunting, this would work good for that. So overall, definitely a good option for you. Just really wish they would have made it a foot taller on how far up it goes. So that way, you could easily stand up inside without having to be bent over the entire time you're in your blind.